Panic has begun. In the bottom center, in the green, in the teal, he is
My Insanity Rain.
I think 2-Gate, Stargate, and Blink are all really viable openings for him here, since he is the better player.
in the upper right in the red. He needs to turn the series around.
MVP Panic.
And for Panic, I mean, you know, a quick Blink build wouldn't be too bad. If he wants to go for 2-Gate again, that's fine, but throw up your Twilight a lot earlier, especially if you scout 2-Gate on your opponent. But he has to do something very decisive. For anyone who wants to learn how to beat players that are better than you at PvP, watch Trap, because he can beat everyone in the world by taking small risks. It's insane. He's so good.
It's like he has these lopsided builds.
Yes. He's like, oh, if you go DT, I 100%
It's funny because
lose,
PvP was like that all the way back in World War II.
Yeah,
There's weird strats you could do where it's like, well, this is sort of a really, there's a clear hole in the strategy, and if you know about it, you can stop it. But like people that go 2-Gate, like on maps with no ramp, the 2-Gate Goon Rush into DTs.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you can win with a 2-Gate Goon Rush.
That was my build
and then
when
you
I played PvP.
Oh, yeah, it's a good build, man.
You can beat anyone with that thing, man. It's strong.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of holes.
It's got a lot of holes, but I mean, if you have somebody who's playing very middle, like,
like
mid-range.
Like I'm a good player. I'm trying to do something that stops everything.
I'm gonna be very safe, and my player can wear the V for Vendetta mask every time. I don't know who he is, but I'll stop whatever he's doing.
Exactly. It's the way that I like to play personally. Is that it's try to stop everything, but in PvP,
there's pros and cons to it. I mean, it's
absolutely.
Yeah. I think generally, if you're learning StarCraft, you should play like that. You should play a safe, well-rounded build.
Absolutely. You learn more quicker.
Yeah, I think a huge problem that people have when they're trying to learn StarCraft is they get too into cheeses, and you just don't cheese until you understand a well-rounded build. Because when you start to get good at, you know, these very basic textbook builds that have different responses, you're actually going to be, when you go back to cheesing, you're going to be better.
Way better.
You're going to be way better.
That's very true.
Because you're going to see, okay, well, you know, I've done this and this and this, therefore he can be punished later on, or, you know, there's a plan B, a follow-up, stuff like that. So we have a Rain mixing it up a bit here, and he's actually hitting a Stargate right next to Panic's base over here in the upper right.
This scouting of Panic is actually like a little bit slow to try to check all the edges. He did not check every place for the same pylon, because in PvP it's like actually sometimes very good practice to just put the pylon on the very edge of your base in case the probe does what Panic's just did, which is not scout the edges. So he doesn't actually know if there's a proxy. He thinks there probably is, and he is right, if that's what he's thinking.
I gotta wonder if Panic is a bit intimidated here. This is a pretty scary group.
Yeah. Well, I think he probably looks and says, oh, well, you know, at least I made it into Code S again.
Yeah, I guess I try my best. Panic, or for those of you who only speak Twitch chat, Picnic. Oh, no, I killed him. I killed him. The joke that killed.
That was really funny. You're a funny guy.
Thank you. I think that Picnic stuff on
it's
is
so funny.
so hilarious, man. When people start misspelling Panic into Picnic. Yeah. All right, he takes out that probe. The Oracle's out. We can see it right here.
This is a defensive 2-Gate in a Robo, which means that Rain got a good end of the build order for sure. Like, see this Oracle? Okay, he saw it now. Well, we don't know if Panic actually saw it, but it went in range that he could. But it's going to kind of keep him at home, and that's an issue. As long as he doesn't lose, he doesn't want to lose it.
Oh my God, okay. I thought it might actually go down.
As long as it's still alive, you have to keep at least 2 Stalkers there, or a Mothership Core with the energy. So, you know, this is actually very good for Rain because that Robo is such a waste.
As long as it's alive, it's a never-ending threat for at least the early part of the game. You have to deal with this. Oh, man, he got some good scouting there. Did he see the Twilight at the bottom? I don't
think he saw the Twilight.
Okay, we know he saw the gates in the back, but...
Did he? Yeah, okay, oh, no, did he cancel the Robo? Yeah, he did. Okay, yep. That's really good. And he's actually going for a Dark Shrine. That's interesting. Blink and Dark Shrine.
That Oracle's coming around now. He's got to be careful. Is he going to... Okay, I thought he might try to get that probe there.
I would say more than killing anything, the threat and scouting potential of this are the
most important.
You got to be kidding me.
Are you serious?
There's no way that you just did this.
Oh, my God.
This is shocking.
Oh, my God. We should be watching Panic's face. I feel like he never processed He just showed his tech.
Yeah, that's really bad. You know, if that Oracle's out of position and DTs come, Rain could have just lost, possibly.
He knows, Rain knows all the secrets right now.
Yeah.
He knows Panic is wearing polka dotted underpants. I mean, everything, man.
Well, those stalkers walked right through his pant legs, so.
Yeah, he saw everything.
The stalkers
I can't believe that.
And stuff.
I got to say, that's like not even a GSL mistake. You know, it's not like, oh,
I've never actually seen that.
I've never seen that. That's like such a fail. I almost feel bad for Panic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That Robo just finishing up now for Rain. Has a Sentry, which should be on top of the ramp. Yeah, he's watching for it.
Get ready. Oh my. Okay, I thought he was going to slip the whole way through.
Oh, well.
All right, well, he gets
they let it in, but it doesn't even matter. It's, yeah.
Yep.
Bought plenty of time.
And it looks like he debated making an Nexus, and now he's just going to send his Stalkers. I don't really blame Panic for doing this. Yeah. This is,
well,
I guess, in a way, your best bet.
Yeah.
Just try to...
He might actually get a cancel on this Nexus.
Yeah.
That is definitely a possibility, because it's like halfway done, which means Nexus Cannon can't help.
There's no Immortal out at all, right? He's not even making one.
Like, if you count up the gas that they've used, he's already had to make a Stargate, a Sentry, an Oracle, a Robo, and an Observer. So we just have a lot of Stalkers here.
Okay, he's coming up. And I noticed the nice blink-aways here for Rain.
Yeah, he's just got a sick concave there.
Whoa. Looks like he thought maybe he could get down there for a second. Then he decides to back up. There's a pylon over here on the far right. So I think he's going to have to cancel this. Yeah. There we go.
It's a good move by Panic. Really strong play. You still, I would say, need to give a little bit of an edge to Rain because he's got, you know, 3 tech roots against 2. And the Oracle is just such a powerful thing to have out on the map, so.
Well, Panic is not stopping. He's continuing to warp in more Stalkers here. He's right at the edge of this base. I think it's going to be a tough one for Panic to crack, though, here, especially with the Nexus Cannon activated. And when the one Immortal comes out here, I just think that should be it, you know?
It's, well, he's trying to get the Robo, which is just adding damage to his Stalkers.
These Stalkers are getting bruised pretty badly
he's gonna
as they dip in and out of the range of the Nexus Cannon.
He's got a lot, though. If he could snipe the Immortal, then maybe he could do this. But he just decides he's going to engage right now.
Oh, man.
I feel like Rain's just going to hold. Second Nexus Cannon goes off.
I think one thing we can look forward to here is the winners match because it should be Life versus Rain. So that should be much closer, much more entertaining. With 2 Immortals out, there's just no way. It doesn't matter how good you are at blinking. It's no longer about finesse and micro. It's just about numbers.
Very, very true.
And, you know, as Rain is now pushing the Stalkers back, this is it, man. He's actually blinking now on top of these other Stalkers. GG. Rain wins with a 2-0.
Panic
let's go back.
He didn't pull his Stalkers
Panic
back.
stayed true to his name back there. Because out of all the things we've seen that have been major mistakes in the GSL over the long history that we've had this tournament here for, that was a pretty inexcusable one. To let your own tagged Stalkers walk next to the Dark Shrine.
You have to get close, too. The tag is not a big sight radius.
He's like, that happened. I did that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he can do better against Gumiho, but I'm not holding my breath for him to make a splash this season.
Yeah, we'll be going to that in our 4th best of 3 here.
Yeah.
Rain, though, looking solid as usual. Looking like he should be getting out of this group, no problem.
Absolutely. Looks great. Like, he scouted well and read situations properly, chose good build orders. Looking very strong. Will his PvZ look like that, though?
That's the question. And we're going to go to that PvZ in just a little bit. So after this short break, it's going to be Life up against Rain. Stay tuned.